Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Hello and welcome to Newsline. 1 full hour of all the major news from about Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. It's midweek, June 19, 2024. My name is Emmanuel Colley presenting. In the headlines this afternoon, Liberia Revenue Authority reports record revenue performance with over 45% of the national budget achieved so far.
The overall picture is that we've been able to collect 45% of the target you gave us for this year. And right now, our year to date, we are about $7.8 million above our target as at this June date.
House Speaker Fonanti Kofa threatens to shut down legislature as frustration boils over unpaid benefits and incentives.
The attitude of the Ministry of Finance towards this House is leading us to a dangerous conclusion, one which we must not make. I am disappointed. If we cannot come to a resolution pretty soon, we will shut this House of Representatives down.
President Joseph Boakai accepts resignation of two suspended LTA commissioners, Osborne Dix and G. Subawe. In South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa sworn in for a second term. Also coming up is an Elbc commentary titled Embracing Plans for the Elevation of the BWR to a Degree Technical College. We've got the details of these interesting developments, sports, the weather update, the news in French and simple library English, all embedded this afternoon. But first, Grace Molly-Yezi in the ship of the news bulletin.
President Joseph Boakai has declared Thursday, June 20, World Refugee Day to be observed throughout the country as a working holiday. This year's observance will serve as a platform to raise awareness and promote solidarity with refugees through social media and radio programs. According to a Foreign Ministry release, such programs will enable the UNHCR disseminate information on the different durable solutions, notably voluntary repatriation and local integration. The proclamation said the official ceremony of the day will be held in Monrovia and all refugee-concentrated counties across the country under the theme Solidarity with Refugees for a World Where Refugees Are Welcomed. President Boakai has called on citizens and foreign residents, national and international youth organizations and government agencies concerned to join the LRRC execute appropriate programs befitting the day. House Speaker Councillor Fonanti Kofa has threatened to shut down the legislature if the executive continues to delay the payment of benefits and incentives to members of the House. Speaker Kofa said for more than 2 months, members of the House have reportedly been denied their basic benefits and incentives. He said such action is not only troubling but also impeding the works of the House.
The attitude of the Ministry of Finance towards this House is leading us to a dangerous conclusion, one which we must not make. I am disappointed. If we cannot come to a resolution pretty soon, we will shut this House of Representatives down.
Speaker Kofa told plenary Tuesday the Ministry of Finance has also allegedly refused to make funding available for the House pending retreat. He said lack of funding has forced the House to postpone its pending retreat, which was expected to take place beginning June 20. The Liberia Revenue Authority says it is well on track in its revenue mobilization and collection efforts. LRA Commissioner General Double Jala said revenue collection is well performing with over 45% of the budget achieved so far. Commissioner Jala told the House Tuesday that the revenue being collected so far were all from domestic resources.
The overall picture is that we've been able to collect 45% of the target you gave us for this year. And right now, our year to date, we are about $7.8 million above our target as at this June date.
Commissioner Ojala said to date, the LRA has raised over $306 million of the projected $738 million in the national budget. The LRA boss was speaking Tuesday when he appeared at the House of Representatives to give a performance report on revenue collection in line with the budget. Two suspended commissioners of the Liberia Telecommunications Authority have resigned their posts. The officials, Osborne Dix and James Gbawie, in their letters expressed their profound gratitude to President Joseph Boakai for his steadfast leadership in steering the country's progress and development. They both pledged their unwavering commitment to the ongoing investigation and assured the Liberian leader of their dedication to upholding the highest standards of integrity and cooperation. Meanwhile, President Boakai has accepted the resignation and appreciated them for their service to the Liberia Telecommunications Authority and the country. A classroom teacher, Jackson Murphy, is appealing to government and goodwill individuals for assistance to underwrite his medical treatment. According to our correspondent, Mr. Murphy sustained major injuries while doing a minor renovation of the Yo Town Public School in Todi District, Monserrado County. The school has been in a deplorable state for the past 2 years. Due to the incident, Mr. Jackson is currently in a critical condition at the JFK in Monrovia and using tube to urinate. The sick teacher is an employee of the Education Ministry and was assigned in Todi by the ministry. General Services Agency (GSA) has disclosed ongoing effort to clear its debt obligations. GSA Director General Galakbai Kortiman said the entity is beginning the move with the Liberia Revenue Authority. Mr. Kortiman told Elbc Tuesday the move is intended to foster transparency and accountability in the entity's operations. He said GSA remains steadfast in providing timely and efficient services to government line ministries and agencies. Meanwhile, Mr. Kortiman has extolled employees of the General Services Agency for the mutual working relationship. The president of the Liberia Energy Access Practitioner LEAP Network, Ralston Gilly, is calling for strong capacity building training for companies in the solar energy sector of the country. Mr. Gilly said the training of these companies will help strengthen them in addressing the many challenges faced in the solar energy sector. He spoke Tuesday in Monrovia at a day-long policy capacity building training for companies in the solar energy sector with support from the Global Upgrade Lightning Association. Mr. Bully disclosed that the training was intended to educate them on the regulations and process of bringing and clearing solar energy products in the country. Also speaking, the managing director of the Liberia Electricity Regulatory Commission, Augustus Guanu, stressed the need for quality control of solar energy products on the Liberian market. Fire has destroyed a 7-bedroom house in Dorian Administrative District, Bombing County. Our correspondent said the incident occurred over the weekend when a renter of the house placed a cookpot in her room to provide heat. According to our correspondent, there was no occupant in the house when the fire gutted the house. The fire victims are now currently squatting with friends and family members in the area. They are meanwhile calling on stakeholders and humanitarians for financial assistance. And the University of Liberia Dean of the MSc Sawyer College of Social Sciences and Humanities, Dr. Josephus Gray, has urged students and faculty of the university to practice true resilience and pursue purpose. Dr. Gray believes it is important for the students and faculty to use their chosen professions, experience, and education to aid the process of change in the country. A release quotes the UL professor as saying, "Uniting people can change the country for the greater good of all citizens." According to the release, Dr. Gray made the statement recently when students of the university bestowed a prestigious honor on him for what they termed as his exemplary leadership and commitment to quality education at the institution.
The news bulletin and Grace Molly usage makes a return later on with the weather update in our international developments. Indeed, you're listening to Newsline on ELBC Radio, beaming live on 99.9 and all the frequencies across the nation. One of the big stories this afternoon, House Speaker Funanti Kofa threatens to shut down legislature as frustration boils over unpaid benefits and incentives. Let's begin Newsline this afternoon on the grounds of the legislature, where the House of Representatives recently cited Finance Minister Boma Kamara and LRA Commissioner General Dobo Jala for fiscal performance report. At the appearance Tuesday, LRA Commissioner told the House that revenue collection is performing and well on track. As you will hear in this report, the citation of the two officials was triggered by a communication from Bon County District 3 Representative Marvin Core.